Good morning, happy Monday, and welcome back to the WSLM Radio Ministry Podcast. It's the Monday edition of Your Daily Manna. Monday, May 13th, 2024. This is Pastor Vince. Welcome back. Hope you had a great weekend. Hope you got some rest, got some things done. Yesterday was Mother's Day. Happy belated Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. We're back on this Manic Monday. Some of us call this Manic Monday, back to work, back to, the daily grind and so forth. But we're so thankful that the Lord woke us up another day, that we're able to spend time with Him, to make things right with Him before Jesus comes, to study His Word, to draw closer to Him. We are looking at these identifiers in Daniel chapter 7 of the little horn. I want to take a look at two more today. And then tomorrow, by God's grace, we'll come back and wrap up these identifiers, these 10 identifiers of the little horn. Let's go ahead and jump right into identifier number 6. And the Bible is going to help us explain these identifiers as usual. So number 6 says, it was to speak great words against God. Daniel 7:25 says, and he shall speak great words against the Most High. The little horn was to speak great words against the Most High. The Pope is given titles that belong only to the Godhead. There was something years ago called the Council of Trent, and the Council of Trent defines papal power thus. We define that the Holy Apostolic See and the Roman Pontiff holds the primacy over the whole world, end quote. That comes from Labe and Cosart, R.C., the Most Holy Councils, Volume 13, Column 1, 167. And then there was Pope Leo XIII who wrote, we hold upon this earth the place of God Almighty. That comes from encyclical letter, June 20th, 1894, in the great encyclical letters of Pope Leo XIII, page 304. Then there was the Catholic Encyclopedia, which says, this judicial authority will even include the power to pardon sin. Volume 12, Art, Pope, page 265. So these are some Catholic publications that define the Pope with his, his title, and the powers he was given, if you will. And so the papacy makes claims belonging only to the Godhead. The papacy is either what it claims to be or the real Antichrist. Both Catholics and Protestants admit this. The other characteristic we're going to look at is it was to make war on God's saints. Again, Daniel 7:25, and it says, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High. The little horn was to make war on the saints. It was to persecute dissenters. And the noted Catholic, you may have heard of Thomas Aquinas, he said that convicted heretics should be put to death just as surely as other criminals. His philosophy was put into practice for hundreds of years. So friend, those are two more characteristics, two more identifiers that we just looked at concerning this little horn of Daniel 7. Please join me tomorrow by God's grace as we wrap up these identifiers. There's a few more that we want to look at, and we'll continue to move forward through this lesson series called The Prophecy of Daniel 7. Today is part 6 in our study. So until tomorrow, have a great Monday. Be blessed. May the Lord be with you. And by His grace, we'll come back together tomorrow morning for Your Daily Manna.